All right, well, first off, I don't think these guys need an introduction, but we are backstage at the Target Center with Bell Biv
We want to
Devoe.
introduce ourselves.
Yeah, we like to do it like
Yes,
that.
yes, they call me.
Go ahead.
They call me. They call, my name is Mike Bivens, y'all, aka Bell. That's how I play.
I thought for a second you forgot what they call you.
Exactly, he was waiting for me to
I was
tag,
waiting for
but
him.
I messed up. I'm Ricky Bell of the Bell Biv Devoe.
Yes, y'all.
What's up?
No doubt. And I'm Mr. Big Ron Devoe of Bell Biv Devoe,
Yes,
aka New Edition and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
All right, so I'm just gonna get this out of the way so then I can move forward, but there's not too many groups that I sit down with where I just can't even believe I'm sitting with them.
Wow.
And you guys will never know what an impact you've had on my career.
Wow. Thank you.
As New Edition, as Bell Biv Devoe, as individuals. So I just wanted to thank you for the many years of great music, for the class act that you guys have been, the memories, the whole nine. And so I just want to get that out of the way.
Thank you, man.
Because
appreciate it.
I mean every word of that. And it's so nice to see you guys in 2016 still playing arenas.
Yeah,
Yes.
it feels good, man. We're just extremely grateful for it. We don't take it for granted. And this is the one part of our career, the performance side, is the one part that we really take pride in. It's the one part of just this whole industry that made us want to sing in the first place. Was
Right.
just to perform, do shows like this.
And we've been here twice in 2 months.
Yeah.
Because we was here for the Timberwolves game, and now we back again, man. It's like, it's surreal, you know? Just to be here, we're at one point in the 80s, we lived in Minnesota at the Embassy Suites, making a record, Any Heartbreak. Shouts to Jam and Lewis.
Yeah.
No doubt.
In the wintertime, where they had to stop the car from the street.
Heavy
So
duty.
we really got down in Minnesota.
Yeah.
When you guys were first starting back in Boston, that in 2016 you'd still be playing the arenas, that it would be to this level, that we'd be celebrating anniversaries,
Man.
they'd be doing a made-for-TV movie. I mean, it's just, did that even cross your mind?
It didn't. It didn't. At that time, it was just a matter of trying to win, first prize in talent shows, and it might have been a $10 or a $25 prize, and it was about having $5 in your pocket to go buy some pizza and some penny candy. But man, fast forward 30 plus years as New Edition and 25 plus years as Bell Biv DeVoe. We got some of the best fans on the planet, and they've been sustaining us over time. And I think it's a testament of the hard work that we put in before we even came out as a group. 1983 was our first record, Candy Girl, but even before that, starting in '78, before I was a part of the group, rehearsals, and then I came into the group in 1980, rehearsals, 3-4 hours a day, working on our craft 5 times a week. And when it was time for the opportunity to present itself, we took advantage of it, man, and we're here.
Let's hear a little bit. How did the movie come to be?
Well, we actually started the process for the New Edition movie about 10 years ago. We actually had a deal with, I believe it was Paramount to be
Yes.
feature film. I'm certain, all the pieces didn't fall in place at that time. And 10 years later, we're still working with Jesse Collins at BET, and we put it up on the table again, and all the pieces seem to fall in place. All the guys were in sync, and it's a 3-night miniseries, which I think is just amazing, because we get to share this story with the whole new generation, and families can actually sit together and watch it, mothers with daughters, even with granddaughters. So, we're going to take you all the way back, like Ron said, to 1978. We have young actors playing us as kids, and then we have the adult actors playing us in the later years. And even over the 3 nights, we cover a lot, but there's so much history, we couldn't quite get it all in there. But
Right.
we're very pleased with
Biv, I'm telling you, and I asked him, I said, send it to me. I said, Bell Biv DeVoe needs to be back at Top 40 Radio.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
And the response from the audience has been tremendous, because I love instantly when you hear it,
Right.
it's familiar because you got the Biggie sample.
Right. And we was in JFK at the airport having a breakfast, and we was listening to you play it, man.
Yeah.
We was excited like it was the first time we put out a record.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna lie. Please
Right.
don't take it for granted that because we've been here for 32 years, it doesn't, swell up your heart and make you feel like all of the hard work that you don't see. The payoff is when you do hear it, but more importantly, when the people like it. It's a high. You couldn't go to the bar and get that feeling.
Exactly.
What would you say? I'd love to get all 3 of your opinions. What's the one big thing that you see different now in the music business than when you were first coming up?
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Talent.
say your biggest
I would actually second that. I just talked to Brooke Payne about that for an hour.
Yeah, the main thing is probably file sharing. You know, when we were coming up in the 80s, you had to, it was about that Tuesday. You know, everybody was
man.
excited for
New
that
Music
Tuesday.
Day radio.
Yeah, new music day at radio, new music day at the stores. You know, the only way you can go and get it was to purchase it.
I had to ride my bike to the mall to go get the new,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
Any Heartbreak came out, I
And
would
you know
never
what
forget
I-
that.
You know what I would say, Edge? I think back then, if you enjoyed an artist, you were with them if the record was semi-good or if it was through the roof.
Yeah.
Now, you don't know if you like the artist or just the song.
Yeah, yeah.
And some people like a song and could be somewhere and won't even know that's the artist.
Yeah,
right.
If you haven't downloaded this yet, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Get out and download this.
Yeah, it's available now, they can get it.
Run.
No,
it's
not
not.
yet.
Not yet.
Not
You can't
yet.
get it yet. It's
Not
coming
yet,
soon.
it's coming.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
we gonna drop the video first.
But you could go to
BellBivDevoe.com and listen to it. SoundCloud.
I'm gonna make this
That's fully
pledge, so
official.
it will be on the radio station website, it's gonna be on YouTube, I'm making a pledge, I'm gonna be the guy to ride with it.
Thank you, man.
So, we're gonna make this
Thanks
thing
a lot.
spread, all right?
I love it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Bell Biv Devoe.